Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Rees and I'm here to bring a message to whomever this resonates with. Let's go ahead and dive into the energy for this week for you guys, okay? Let's see what it is you guys need to hear right now, what message I can relay. Ooh, not the first card is the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, the first card is the Wheel of Fortune. And the next card is the World. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Favor at its finest. The wheel is turning in your favor, though. I'm not even talking about... this is not even necessarily divine favor. This is your favor, which you are divine, but you got to understand what I'm saying here. Like, you have your way. You're having your way. So, ooh, and we gonna start the week off like that. You're seeing how much you're having your way, so things could just be unfolding for you, just falling out, like lining up. Your ducks are just in a row, like 1, 2, 3. The energy of 1, 2, 3, like, you know how it's like synchronistic. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and of course the next numbers follow. But I'm saying, like, that 1, 2, 3 energy, like, it's not going to be no question to anything. Like, if there's a process for anything, it's going to go smooth as F. Like, everything is just going to out of nowhere appear for you. Opportunities, like solutions. It's more so the solutions. I'm getting solutions. Like, if you guys had an issue with anything, there's not going to be that. Like, Wheel of Fortune in the World, and it's something major too. It's something major. If there was a major issue, something you were dwelling on, I'm not even feeling like you were dwelling on it, because it's not giving me that, but it's something that you were thinking of. So it could have weighed heavy on you, it could have not, you know. I'm still getting that you're getting a lot of solutions. So if for a while you were thinking, like, for future wise, like, oh man, what am I going to do next semester? What am I going to do when my contract is up? Like, some of you guys may be contractors within your job, or you just started a job and you have a 90-day probation period, and you know that's the contract. You know, you're thinking of like this deadline kind of thing, and it's not necessarily that you're thinking heavy on it, because maybe some of you guys have been performing well. Like, whatever it is, you guys are in a good stance that you're not thinking about it to where you're scared. You know, you're just thinking about it because it comes with a deadline. So I'm seeing that things are going to be like lining, like, oh my God, it was 2, 3, 4 when I looked at the time. Things are just going to be lining up for you, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, it's just going to be lining up for you. Ooh. King of Cups, yeah. You're literally having your way. You're flowing. King of Cups, I'm getting the energy. Sweetie, can we turn that down, honey? I'm getting the energy of flow, okay? The energy of flow, okay? So the King of Cups, it's like you have a lot of motion going on, but you're on top of it. So with the wheel turning in your favor, a lot of things are going to be changing, okay? I'm getting the energy of like cyclistic, like a cycle ending, but a new cycle beginning. The Wheel of Fortune, there's like, you know, the circle energy, because it's the wheel. And then the World, of course, like that's the end of a cycle. So of course we have that little thing going on right there. It's like there's a cycle. There's some type of cycle that's ending and one that's now beginning, but it's going to be going in your favor. So exactly how you wanted this new cycle to go, that's exactly how it's about to go. Wow, and this is the energy of this week. For some of you guys, this may be the energy for the future you know, why stop here? The energy is so strong that this is creating a rift, some type of shift, a new beginning in that type of sense. It's not just here for like, oh, this is just how my week went. There's something that's going to happen this week, and it might just be the shift you were waiting for, okay? 2 of Cups, interesting. That's in line with the World. Interesting. Give me a second. Damn, I wish I had... And another King of Wands, in line with the Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor, the Moon, the High Priestess. Guys, this is the energy for this week, okay? So the 2 of Cups came out after the King of Cups because your relationships are going to go a lot smoother. For some of you guys, relationship could be the very thing that's ending. Like I said, there's an ending and a beginning, or it's a mindset that you had towards this relationship, you know, idea that's ending, and now you're beginning a new relationship. There's something about relationships, and that's in line with the world, so take it as it resonates for anybody. But the Two of Cups is very significant. It has a lot to do with your relationships. Now this Wheel of Fortune is the one that led, so I don't think, and the world followed, so I'm not banking on whatever happens between this relationship is the big bang. I'm not getting that. I'm getting in this week, everything turns in your favor. But specifically about this Two of Cups, you're going to have favor, abundant favor, within the relationship sector, okay? So for some of you guys, if you were looking to close a door on a chapter with somebody, like that's going to be as piece of cake this week. That's going to be as easy as, I don't know what, maybe they're going to open a door and, you know, be empathetic with you and be like, you know what, actually I think we should, you know, cut this tie. Or I don't know, I just, maybe this person might be down with it. that's what I'm getting. It doesn't have to be that, but however, if you guys do go through an ending, however it ends, it's not going to be anything that's tough. Like you're not going to sit there and be like, oh my God, that was so hard for me to do. Nah, actually it's going to be super easy. Like this person might disagree, but if not, it doesn't even have to be that. Maybe you're ending a friendship. Maybe you stop being compassionate with people. Maybe you had to cut off a family member. I'm seeing how quickly one thing ends. Like there's an ending and a beginning. However this ends, you're going to be beginning something. So it doesn't have to be, oh, you broke up with somebody and then boom, you're going to be in a relationship with somebody else. It could very much so be that, because there's an emphasis on relationships. Like the wheel is literally turning in your favor. So like it's whatever you say goes here at this point, with the free will. But like say maybe one of you guys broke up with somebody and then you made a great friend, or you broke up with somebody and you gained a job, you know, like it's something ending and something beginning, but something major. Like this is something that you're going to take with you for the long run, okay? We got the Emperor, yeah, the Moon, and the High Priestess, yeah. So, and this is the energy of this week. That's so freaking crazy, yo. That's crazy. Yeah, energy. Actually, I want to dive into this to get more clarity. But we got the Emperor, the Moon, the High Priestess. 3 majors down there. And 5 out of 8 in the spread. So strong energy, I'm telling you. Like when you have that many major arcanas, those are more so permanent. Where the minors, they, you know, they change. The cards can change, period, because it's just energy here. But when you pull majors, those are more so the strong, potent energies, okay? It's like boom, it's like stamped. So you got 5 here. All right, and this is the energy for this week. All right, so you're really getting an abundance of favor, and you know, speak your gratitude now, but be very wise about it, okay? You do have 2 king cups. 2 king cups, I mean, excuse me, 2 king cards. You have 2 king cards, and the other one was a 2 of cups. Those are the only minors, okay? So there's 2 kings and the 1 card that is a 2 of cups. I'm telling you, it's an emphasis on, not too much of an emphasis, because the emphasis is on everything else, but it has something to do with a connection, a contract, a bond, a relationship, or something. You with somebody, you with something. There's an ending and a beginning, okay? And as far as these kings, you have the King of Cups as the overall energy, and the King of Wands in line with this Wheel of Fortune. So it's like you have to, it's like a very like a stern energy, you know, very diplomatic. That's what this King of Wands means. But it's a very stern energy here, okay? When this happens in your favor, I don't see you being, there's no stubborn, nothing stubborn. It's it. So when this change happens, that's it. So whoever's on this side of this change with you, then they're on this side of change with you. But whoever you've left in the past, I'm seeing that you were absolutely leaving them in the past. With the Emperor, the Moon, and the High Priestess, it's like a lot has shown you what you needed to see. You've witnessed what you needed to witness. You've experienced what you needed to experience within these connections, groups, people, whatever this Two of Cups means for you. You have the understanding that you need. All the clarity is there. So you need not understand, like, you don't need to test the waters with this newfound cycle that's going on in your life. Okay, it's going to be a very beautiful one, a very smooth one, a very blessed one. You are literally in control of the momentum in the flow. So as we all have free will, I'm not saying like, oh, you can rest your feet now because you literally have nothing to do. No, you are in control. So that means you are in control right now, so much so that you've created this rift, this shift for yourself, right? So when you get to this new level, why would you stop? You can't. You would have to keep your foot on the gas so you could keep driving that motherfucker, okay? Because the minute you let your foot off the gas, you stop. There is no momentum, okay? So you have momentum, you have flow right now, okay? But you're on top of it. You're on top of it. So maybe before, because you had to break a couple of patterns, break a couple of curses, prove to yourself a couple of things. Hell, I don't know what your path called for, but maybe it's taking you some time to actually go ahead and figure out how to even get yourself to this point, because you've tried and tried before, but you were working towards nothing. Like you were forcing nothing, and you're not there anymore. Okay, everything's different. So good job. But I do want to get some clarity cards from here real quick. I just want to see what additional they have. Ooh, I think they told me to chill. I don't know. Let me, because the whole thing just fell apart just now. But I do want to dive into this deck. I'm gonna try one more time. If something else like that happens, I'll chill. Okay. Three of Cups. Ooh. This is this week, guys. Three of Cups. Page of Wands. You're going to rejoice at your inspiration. I feel like some of you guys aren't even going to want to stop. I felt like maybe I said that for no reason, because that resonated with nobody, because you guys have been doing the damn thing so much so. And here I get some more clarifier cards. They're saying you're going to rejoice at your inspiration, like taking inspired action, your execution. Okay, you're going to be happy doing it. You're not going to want to be like, I'm good. Because, yeah, you got the World card, because you've completed a cycle. Like, to be able to get this kind of level up, this isn't just a blessing. This isn't just a miracle. This is a level up, okay? You got the World. So you've literally completed a cycle. I'm telling you, whatever it is, it may be, I was about to say it may be small. No, the F is not. It's not. Like, it's not going to be small. I don't know how you're going to view it, but whatever it is, it's going to make a major impact in your life. Okay, so yeah, you've completed this cycle, this level up that you're experiencing now. Like, you were polished enough in that last phase, so you made, like, your team made sure that when you get to this new level, you're well equipped to keep going. Like, why would they polish you to then you weren't really polished for real? Did you really master yourself for real? No, I'm telling you guys, got a lot of major arcanas, okay? That's permanent strong energy. Those are more of the permanent energy. So like, it's big how your team is viewing you right now. It's big how strong your spiritual team is working with you right now, because they can trust you. They can trust that you're going to keep fulfilling these duties, okay? And it's very interesting that this Two of Cups is here, because who y'all gotta cut off? And it doesn't even have to be a strong cutoff. It doesn't even have to be a cut off real, but I'm seeing an ending and a beginning. So it could be a mindset towards the company you keep, the relationships that you collaborate with, because you're going to have, everything's going in your favor, okay? So there's abundance here for you. I don't know, this is very interesting, but you're on top of it, okay? You're gonna, in this new season, you're going to have a lot of people wanting to work with you, wanting to collab with you, wanting to team up with you, and just have their name, their brand, their business attached to yours. So or maybe just attached to you, depending on what you do. But yeah, you're going to be so elated at how things are unfolding that that's going to be the very inspiration that you need to keep going. I don't see any of you guys stopping. 5 of Cups. Now why would y'all do that after I just said I don't see none of y'all stopping? Okay, so I still don't see none of y'all stopping. Maybe you guys are going to see, let me get, okay. Whew, Lord mercy. All right, because I was like, hold up, come on, y'all. But no, actually, the message that was supposed to come out is the fact that you guys may have been, because 5 of Cups is crying over spilled milk. Maybe you guys have been like salty, a little pessimistic in your past phase, okay? Maybe some of you guys were like, dang, it's always going to be like this, like very pessimistic, actually, not even a little bit. But some of you guys were crying over spilled milk, not even realizing the spiritual warfare, not even the warfare, but what was required of you to enter this next level. Like, everybody got to get initiated for what you're about to experience. Everybody got to get initiated, okay? It's not that easy. Like, you got to put in the work. You got to put in the work. So I see some of you guys were putting in the work, going hard, full throttle. Like, I mean, like, y'all did the damn thing with these major arcanas out of here. You got the Emperor, the Moon, the High Priestess. Like, and for some of you guys, y'all were in your head a lot. Like, y'all just didn't see the light for real, but you kept it going. You're just like, you know what, at this point, I'm a G, whatever. Like, if this would have looked like, then okay, I know God gave me a promise. And what's crazy is some of you guys were at this energy for years, like not even 2 years. I'm talking 5, 10, like 10 plus. Like, you guys were at it for years with some strong blind faith, but like going through it, like waking up every day, putting forth more energy every single day, not living in a strong, you know, toxic masculine energy where you're just working, hustle and bustle. But it's more so you were following the call regardless of what your outside circumstances look like, okay? You made sure to show up because you know that there was a promise at the end of the day, period. So yeah, with this 5 of Cups, maybe some of you guys were crying over spilled milk. Like, Source in that moment gave you everything you needed, and maybe it wasn't ideal, but in that moment you had everything you needed. And as long as you could just relax, a lot of you guys had the spiritual wisdom where all you needed to do was just apply it to your situation. But for some of you guys, it's easier said than done, and when you were going through the situation yourself, it sucked, it hurt, okay? But for real, you were crying over spilled milk in Source's eyes because it was all a part of the process, and everybody has to get initiated. So for you to just go up there and receive, you know, a pot of gold when you ain't did nothing, that's not fair. That's not fair to nobody. That's not fair to Source, because you're gonna waste it. You're gonna waste it. So Source just wasted a pot of gold on somebody who he could literally just give someone else that, because you have to know what to do, what not to do when this blessing arrives. You're gonna know how, you need to know how to manage it. You need to know how to multiply it. You need to know who to give it to, how to outsource it. You know, all of that wisdom comes from being without, comes from the clarity that you have from being without. With this moon energy, like, you sat in your shadows for long enough, and you also have this King of Cups as the overall energy. It's like now you're on top of your flow in that sense, and that's why, okay? You can control, well, he's crooked the whole time. You can control your flow, and it's making you a lot more comfortable, like, because the ebbs and the flows of life is the only thing that's constant, right? That'll always be there, the changes, the ebbs and the flows. But you are the King of Cups right now, so regardless of what tide hits or whatever, the low tide or high tide, you're the King of Cups, okay? You are King Neptune right now, and nothing is going to move you. You are just so grounded within your flow. So congratulations to you. Y'all did the work. Y'all did exactly what y'all needed to do. You also have the 9 of Cups here with this Ace of Cups. And this 9 of Cups is overall contentment, satisfaction, blah, blah, blah. And we have this Ace of Cups. So I'm telling you that there's this new beginning, and it definitely has something to do with some relationships, you know, emotional, something, I don't know, collaboration, something. But this 9 and this Ace makes it 10. I cannot put emphasis enough on how much you guys have completed that last chapter. I don't, because I be feeling it myself. Ooh, I missed a call. I be feeling it myself. I know these readings are for you guys. Sometimes I could definitely resonate with as well. But I know the readings, the energy has gotten a lot higher, a lot brighter, you know, it's more vibrant. So I really bang with you guys for really like rocking out with me for real, because like we are truly ascending together. But I pay attention to the energy of the reads and like how often certain things come in and what energies come out to really get a view of where you guys are at energetically. And I can actually see an increase, like there's progression here, like it's soaring. So this is actually so beautiful. But I don't want to sound corny when I say like you guys are doing it, like y'all did it and y'all are doing it. Just to say you did it is not enough, because we're still on this journey. So yeah, there's more ascension to do. But as far as getting yourself out of that frequency and onto a frequency where it's now abundant, like, oh yeah, now we talking for real, like, yeah, you guys are there. So there's something that's unfolding for you this week in a beautiful way, in a very grounding way. I'm telling you, you got 2 kings, the emperor, all kind of completion cards, like in a very grounding way. Okay, something is shifting for you, and I am very proud of you guys. All right, so enjoy this beautiful week, and I love y'all. Bye.